Hey gang, today's project is my wife's 2015 Nissan Armada. This thing has about 145,000 miles on it. The check engine light came on through a scan tool on there. It showed a problem with the right engine bank and more specifically cylinder number 4. So since it has the mileage on it that it does, I figured it'd be a good time to swap out those spark plugs as well as the coil pack. So I'm going to do that. The battery is also old, so it's getting a little bit sluggish. We're going into winter, so I'm going to swap that out at the same time, see if we can kind of get this thing running smooth and ready for winter again. So just want to create this video, that way if anybody has a Titan, an Armada, kind of curious about what it takes to swap out the coil packs and the spark plugs, then maybe this will help you out. So we're going to go ahead and get to it. So we'll show you what it takes. We'll get this thing up and running and back on the road again. As stated, I need to swap this battery out, so I'm just going to go ahead and get it out of the way now and disconnect all this stuff and have that ready to swap out with the new one. Since this is going to be kind of a tough angle to get to, I want to show you how the clips come off of these coil packs. So right here, you have to, sorry about the focus, you have to depress that to pull. You kind of heard it pop there. There, okay. So that came off. You want to check those, make sure there's nothing broken or dirty in there. Alright, my next step, as stated, is going to be to take these little 10mm bolts out of here. Key is to not drop these things, because then they never seem to hit the ground if you do. Pull that out, everything looks good on there, and then just takes a little wiggling and that coil pack pops out of there. I'm going to make my way down this left engine bank, get all of those out. This is one of those spots where having just a little bit of extra room helps. So you can loosen this bracket right here on the passenger side, get that bolt out, and it'll help with accessibility to that number 8 cylinder in the back. Doesn't give you a ton of extra room, but it does help to get your hands in here and pull that number 6 cylinder pack. Okay, so just like the other side, I'll go ahead and get these coils out of here, and with that bolt removed, they just pop out of place. Now when I get to the spark plugs, I'll do those individually to reduce the likelihood of any contaminants, but I'll pull these out, mark them, and get them set off to the side. Alright, when I bought the new coils and spark plugs, I just bought them all as a pack. Here's a little tip, something to consider. You're going to need a 5/8 spark plug socket, but make sure you use one that does have that rubber grommet in there. Otherwise, trying to get the spark plug out of that hole is going to be tough. So I tried to do the worst first. Anything I know I'm going to fight or that sucks, I want to try and get that out of the way, just simply because it everything else seems a little bit easier after fighting the worst one. So what I might do is wind up taping this dude on there just to make sure that I don't fight what I just did. Like I said, worst first, then hopefully the others will be easier. Alright, those look like they're burning good. Okay, I now have all of the new plugs put in the right bank over here, so I'm going to throw the new coil packs in. Got a little dielectric grease in here. And carrying on with that same philosophy of Trying to knock down the worst first. And that's good. Okay, we'll move to the other side. I've got all the other plugs replaced and the coil packs in. I'm just down to this last one here. And along with that, do the worst first. Driver's side is a little tighter to get into, especially in the back with the brake booster. So, all right. That last coil in there. All right, they're all on there, snugly clipped in, and we'll get that new battery in. We'll fire it up. Last thing, we'll get this new battery hooked up, give it a test, and see if that made any difference. Moment of truth. I'm going to fire it up. Hopefully it'll start a little bit quicker. Okay, it's idling nice and smooth. I put it in gear. There's no misfire. I'm going to let it idle for a couple minutes, and I'm going to take it for a test drive and make sure that it runs smooth and that there are no check engine lights or codes thrown. So I'll have a final report after the test drive. Alright, everything worked great. No check engine light. It didn't throw any codes, ran smooth. I took it on a shakedown run, put it under load, uphill, some heavy throttle to, actually give it some real world testing, we'll say, as to the way it's going to be driven every day. So what I suspect, since I had the code of the number 4 cylinder, that coil pack probably went bad, but for no more than the investment was and the fact that it's got 145,000 miles on it. We bought this used, so not knowing when the last time that the, if ever, those things were changed, but it's running smooth. And that's it. So if you got a Titan, an Armada, something with that 5.6 in it that you're looking to swap the coil packs and the spark plugs, hopefully this will help you out. But working well so far. So there's another one for you. Hopefully you'll find some value in it. Thanks for watching.